I think it's welcome to hear more ambition coming from the biggest economy and one of the biggest oil producers in the region. It's important that Saudi plans for a future without income from oil, because the reserves will eventually dwindle and the world is moving away from oil as a source of income. So it's prudent for its kind of national survival for it to look at cleaner sources of energy, because that is the future. If you look in the last year, even during the pandemic, some of the best performing companies in the world have been renewable energy companies. And they've outperformed their fossil fuel companies in terms of their market capitalization and the growth of their share prices. So it only makes sense, good business sense, that Saudi Arabia starts getting more involved in this. So that 50% target is very ambitious, and they have a long way to go to get there. But if they achieve it, that would be pretty transformational for the world, because not only will it help create jobs in Saudi Arabia and growth in the economy, but it will also help to reduce the greenhouse gas emissions of the country, which contribute to climate change globally. And the other part of the initiative, which I think is also welcome, is this ambition to plant 10 billion trees. Now, it's easy to look at from the outside and think it's a desert. Saudi Arabia is a desert. How can it have trees? But actually, historically, a lot of its land has been degraded since the 1950s. They had a traditional land management system called Al-Hima, which the Bedouin tribes used to use to go around different lands and actually graze their goats and animals. And once the HIMA system was abolished in the 1950s, a lot of the land degraded, the vegetation was lost, and it became more desertified. So there are parts of Saudi Arabia which could be very useful to replant trees. The risks are obviously that the water consumption could increase if the wrong species of trees are planted. But I think with the right kind of science and research behind it, it's possible to achieve.